Welcome to another edition of Get the Food Out of Here with Freddie Rubino and my lovely camera woman, Christine.
Hi, everybody.
Summer's here, baby. Okay, what we're going to make is a quick snack. Now we're down in Florida. There's no big pastry shops right around here. So we make our own very easily. Right, Chris?
Do say.
What are we making? See these? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
you go.
Pastry, look at this. See the puff pastry shells?
Yes.
Whenever you're in the supermarket, buy a couple.
In the frozen food section.
Frozen, you put them away, snacks. Remember when you went to the bakery, those angel wings, elephant ears?
They're actually called palmiers.
Palmiers?
Palmiers, small little crispy pastries that are shaped like palm leaves.
Oh, yeah. They were called elephant ears in Brooklyn, all right? Or angel wings. And this is what you made it out of. So, we're going to make some of those. I got some in the oven now. So, don't worry about that. And we're going to make some right away. First, we got the puff pastry.
You gotta let it thaw.
You got to let it thaw out to room temperature.
Because if you try and force it open, it'll crack.
You can't force it open. No means no. Okay? All right. Look at that. See how beautiful that is?
That's very nice.
We're going to make a traditional one.
It's very hard to make puff pastry, so you're better off just buying it.
Don't make your own puff pastry.
It's hundreds and hundreds of layers.
Oh.
They fold it so many times. To make
Families have been ruined trying to make puff pastry.
You're not going to let me talk, right?
All right, here. Look, first thing we do on the pastry, we get some sugar. Okay? And look what we're going to do on it. We're just going to dust it. Look. You see it? Look at that. Sugar on it. But this has got to be really sugared. Right? Right, honey?
Yes, that's how you get all the caramelization.
You gotta have caramelization. So, what we do is we sugar the board.
You should have did that first.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's all at the edge of the cutting board, so it's all over my floor.
Yeah, baby. That's the dog's job. Hey, dog's got a job. Dog's got a job. Okay, look. So I just put it on. Now what you do is you pat it down. Why am I patting it?
You're trying to get the sugar embedded into the pastry.
You gotta embed it. Don't make your own puff pastry. I went to Publix. You buy one, you get one free. You got two of these.
There's two in a pack.
You're insane if you don't do it. And look, now on the top, you do it again with sugar.
So what he's saying is you don't have to do it on the top twice. Do it on the bottom, put the pastry on, and then do the top.
I do it the way I do it. Look, it's so easy.
Extra steps for nothing.
Look how easy. Look how easy it is. Now I pat this down. Why am I patting it down?
You're embedding the sugar into the
I'm
dough.
embedding. Oh yeah. I'm getting embedded.
I smell them.
You smell them cooking, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Look, don't be snobbish. Oh, I make my own puff. Nobody makes their own puff pastry. Martha Stewart uses this pastry, right?
Yep.
She don't make it.
I've seen him just buy it and
I'm checking on
enjoy.
Okay. We got a couple of more minutes. How long does it go into the oven? 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, look.
450 degrees.
Look what I'm doing. I'm going to roll the edge here. You see this?
Do it sideways so people can see, please.
Sideways?
Yeah.
Haven't done it sideways in years.
And you never will again.
But I'm doing it right now. Okay. Try and roll it a little tight.
Don't press the dough together.
I'm
Just
not
roll
pressing
it.
dough. Look at this. And we're just rolling it like a river.
To the halfway point.
Halfway point. Okay. Don't roll them too tight. Remember in Seinfeld when those guys rolled the crepes? Everything in my life is either the honeymoon or the Seinfeld. When you're sick of the news, You just turn on the Honeymooners of
What
Seinfeld.
about when I'm sick of you doing some Seinfeld and Honeymooners? What
Then
else?
you're out of luck because that's all there is in life. A lot of people think there's a lot in life. There isn't. There's just the Honeymooners in Seinfeld. Okay, that's Uncle Freddie giving you a little life tip. And you see how you're rolling it both ways? Look, until they meet. Look at that. That looks like a Torah. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, now what do?
You wrap it up.
Wrap it up! I'm going to check on these again. One more time. And now you just wrap it in saran wrap. Like a good Italian, everything is wrapped in plastic. You wrap it. And then you put it in the refrigerator for a half an hour.
It's
Okay.
much easier to cut them when they're chilled.
You have to chill it. Would you chill?
They squish when you cut them.
Okay? Look. See that rolled up? That goes in the refrigerator for
A half an
a
hour.
half an hour. Holy cow, this is packed. I don't know where to put some stuff. Okay, that's one. Okay. Oh. Oh, those are good. I'm going to take them out.
Let them cool.
Let them cool. Got them cool. I don't want to show you them because you might lose your mind. Okay? Now, the sugar ones, I should turn and put them back in.
Just whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try that. Because...
Why don't you turn them all and put them back in?
You want me to do that?
Might as well.
All right, I'm going to turn them all and put them back in. Because it crisps it, right?
And it caramelizes the other side of the sugar.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you said, though. Say what you mean.
Oh my God. See, they don't know. I got my back to them. Because what's going to happen here is this is going to be different kinds. What happened there? Oh. Okay.
That can only
What's that,
stay-
the alarm?
Yeah, that's just to let you know the time is done.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a good job.
That's not good. 4:50. Stop. Okay. Okay, that was one. Now we get another one. But you know what? I'm going to leave this sugar on
Yes.
just for this one because, look, we got another one. Show them.
It's a special twist.
Oh, it's a special twist. You know what Italians do, right? I'm going to pat it down, pick up some sugar. Boom! Nutella! You tell her. Oh,
I could eat that whole thing with a spoon.
I think I've seen you eat that whole thing with... Where is the spatula?
You were too busy trying to hit people with it.
I was not. I was overturning. And look at this. Look at Nutella. Oh,
You must put it the thinnest you possibly can or it's going to leak out.
yeah. You got to put it thin. It's just the flavoring, but a little goes a long way. And you don't even have to do it to the end.
No.
Just get some on there. Get it on now. Look at that. Mmm. Oh, Nutella. You know what? We should name our kids like Nutella. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like people do that. They name their kids Mercedes and
Tiffany
and
Gucci.
not Gucci. Nobody names their kids Gucci.
I've heard of kids named
You've
Gucci.
heard. Look at this. Look how thin. Look how
You
thin.
have to make it very thin because if you make it too thick, it's going to all ooze out.
And you see sometimes, look,
Not in a good way.
sometimes you see it's so thin you can see through it. That's okay. The thinner, the better. Okay?
Good.
And now we do the same thing.
I'll lick that later.
Oh, you will lick it later. See, guys, you make yourself some puff pastry and she'll lick it later.
You give me cookies and I'm very vulnerable.
Oh, yes. That's a good Italian girl for you. Look, and we just roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Halfway. We do it again on this side. And roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
These cookies look like they came from like a bakery. That's how nice they are.
Of course, this is the real deal here. You understand? If it's good enough for Martha Stewart, it's good for you. What's going on with
I
this?
told you needed to open the new one because it was at the end, but you refused to believe me.
I don't believe you now. Okay? Guys, the secret to a long, good marriage is distrust. Don't believe her.
Check your cookies.
Oh, I gotta check my cookies. Uh-oh. Oh, they're caramelized. Uh-oh. Oh my God. That could be the best batch we made. All right? Look at this, look. Okay. Let me see what we have here. Oh. They're caramelized on both sides, which makes them crunchy. You understand that?
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What have I done? I'm not going to show you yet. Because we got one more.
This is what, how do you say it?
The snack daddy
Yeah.
of all snack daddies.
It's the dark horse.
Dark horse?
Yeah.
You trying to scare people away here? Last one. Because you know Italians, we got to make things that's like a meal. We start snacking and it's over. So, look what we're going to do with this one. Look.
What
Look.
do you have there, Fred?
Ham. Ham. Okay. You see what we're going to make here? You know, like pigs in a blanket? Not here. I want you to put 4 slices of ham on it. Okay? Look. 4 slices of ham. You don't have to go to the edge. And then a little bit of cheese. It's going to be ham and Swiss.
Make those when the kids have friends over instead
Yeah.
of chicken nuggets.
Chicken. Pigs in a blanket? Get out of here. Pigs in the living room. When you got pigs in the living room, you get pigs in a blanket. And look at this. Okay? And now we're going to roll it. Just like we did with the other ones. Okay? These we might cut a little bit thicker. But you don't have to.
These are good to have these ingredients at home. Somebody comes over to visit, they have a bottle of wine. Throw some of these in the oven. This goes perfect.
They never had them before. Because you were watching Uncle Freddy do it on Get the Food Out of Here. That's why.
Are you my Uncle Freddy?
Tonight maybe you'll be I'll be your uncle.
I don't think that sounds right.
I don't think that sounds right either.
There's nothing left in there.
There is. There's always something left. Okay, look at that. See? She would have thrown it out.
Of course you throw that out.
Yeah. Okay? But I'm Sicilian. We don't throw nothing out.
Believe me, I know.
My aunt died 8 years ago. I still have her in the basement. Okay, look. And we put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes at least.
But do you have some already in the refrigerator for 30 minutes?
Of course I got some in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And here they are. They're very stiff. Okay?
I like them to be
You
stiff.
like it stiff, don't you? You like a nice puff pastry. Huh?
Yep.
Okay, look. And look how thin I like to make them. See that? 2, 3, 4.
Four's good.
Okay. 1, 2. That's it. Look.
The hardest part was wrapping them and putting them in the fridge.
Wrapping, baby. Now, look. These are the sugar ones. So you're going to have to sugar. See that side? See that?
Yep.
Then you turn them. Only these, because these are the traditional ones. The ones that you had in the store. The ones from Alba.
Alba never made them this good.
That's right. That's right. You hear that?
You got the touch, honey.
Yeah, the Midas touch. Okay, that's this one. Next one is the Nutella ones. Okay? Because we made them already. I've been eating these all day. Look at that. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look how perfect that looks.
Isn't that great? Oops. Hey now. You see, look at this. People come over. These are already rolled up. All you gotta do is throw this on the sheet, 10 minutes in the oven. Puff pastry. Puff the magic pastry. Okay, because I'm from Brooklyn. I used to tell my kids, puff pastry. They thought I was saying paste tree. Where's the pastry? Okay, here is the ham and cheese. Where's the puff pastry? It's not a tree. Daddy's from Brooklyn. Look at that.
You're putting them right next to the sugar.
Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
Don't touch my creations. And this is good. Now with these, this is what you're going to do. You're going to get some of this salt. What kind of salt is that?
That's pink Himalayan sea salt.
Himalaya. That sounds dirty. Himalaya? Nice. They should have another one called Shialaika. Himalaya Shialaika. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying not to pay attention.
Okay. I'm going to get a plate, and I'm going to plate them.
Put a couple on a plate.
You know what I'm saying. We got the Nutella ones. Oh, these are good.
So it's 450 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes. Keep checking them, and you'll do great. If he could do it, you could do it. Trust me.
Look at this. Come in and see. 450 degrees for 12 minutes. Look at the Nutella ones. Look at that.
Yeah.
Listen for the crunch. Oh, these are fabulous.
Now, what do we recommend with the ham and cheese?
I recommend eating everything. 14 minutes. Now, look. We got the ones with the ham and cheese in them. We got a little honey mustard. That's phenomenal. Ham and Swiss with mustard in a puff pastry. Look at this. Okay. Honey mustard. You watching the game? Honey, break out the ham and cheese. Look at honey mustard. Honey mustard is like brown mustard's gumata. This little honey mustard, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm going to eat about 20 more of these while I drink a beer and slowly back out of the show. Look at that. Look how beautiful.
They're perfect.
Look, listen to this. Look how flaky.
You're breaking them all.
Oh, don't worry. They'll go. Thank you, everybody. Go to fredrubino.com. Don't cook without a shirt. Get yourself some ham and Swiss and some puff pastry.
And don't forget the Nutella.
Oh. Salute, everybody. See you next week.